Hello, and welcome everyone. Today we are on the test server and taking a close look at the brand new Japanese Tier 10 heavy cruiser Yari that is currently just entered testing. Now this ship is covered by NDA, so I'm unable to show you any live gameplay as of yet, but as soon as I possibly can, I will update the channel with gameplay and a complete review guide once the ship is out of testing and we can show the ship in action. But until then, we are going to take a close, in-depth look at the ship stats and what this ship actually entails. It is essentially a ZOW that has had one of its main battery gun turrets, here the one here on the stern, removed, and the addition of some very formidable torpedo armament. Yari is capable of launching 24 torps per torp salvo, having 6 X4 launchers, 3 on each side. Okay, so we will start with the armor layout. Now this is for all essential purposes a ZOW. The armor model is virtually identical, but we'll run through it very quickly. Fore end plating 25, deck plating 30mm, the armor belt or casemate armor is 30, side plating of 30mm, the belt armor is 152, 90mm, here it's 100, under the turret 152, aft end plating 25mm, the superstructure 16, the turrets get a mix of 50mm, 75, 100, 76, and 127, and the rear plate is 100. If we look at the Citadel profile, you can see it's identical to the ZOW, with this raised section here in the middle, but with sloped armor plating here on the sides. Armored deck slope of 65mm. At Warship 105, 160, 130. So submerged sections here 152. And here under the turrets the same 152mm. At Warship here at the front is 203 and 152. So ZOW for all essential purposes. Now, this ties in directly to the survivability, 44,900 hit points with a torpedo protection damage reduction of 19%. Now, we will have to look at the build here. This is reinforced by having 4 repair parties with this build. These are the upgrades I'm running with. Now, we do have to look at the captain. I am not using survivability expert, so you can bump up the hit points by another 4,500, bringing you up very close to just under 50k. I'm just testing around different builds on the PTS server at the moment. This is just currently what I'm experimenting with. So the main changes between Yari and the ZOW is the removal of the rear gun turret that would normally be found here. So what does that actually entail? We get 3 turrets, 3 triple mounted turrets, 203mm guns, the exact same gun caliber as the ZOW, of course. Now these do have a faster reload time than the ZOW of 10.9 seconds with this build. They can rotate 180 degrees in 28.7 seconds. They have a max dispersion of 128 meters and a relatively short firing range of 15.1 kilometers. Again, quickly check. Unlike the ZOW, Yari does not have access to a spotter aircraft. The only choice here is either defensive AA fire or hydroacoustic search. So looking at the damage types, you get high explosive, 3400 max damage, on this high explosive shell, 21% fire chance. They contain 34mm of armor and have a nice shell speed of 920 meters per second. The armor piercing, the exact same shell speed with an improved max damage of 5,400. So that is the main battery. 9 of these 203mm barrels. Secondary battery, 6 twin mounted 100mm, 3 on each side, 12 of these 100mm barrels in total. They have a 3-second reload. They have a base firing range of 7.7 kilometers, firing high explosive shells, 7% fire chance. They contain 30mm of armor and a very fast shell speed of 1,000 meters per second. Yari sacrifices one main battery gun turret for the addition of some serious torpedo armament. Now you get 6 of these quad mounted torpedo launchers, 3 on each side, 610mm torpedoes, and these are quite nasty. They have a range of 13.5 kilometers. They have a max damage of 17,500, just over. A very nice torp speed of 69 knots. And very good concealment for Japanese torpedoes. Detectability range of only 1.2 kilometers. Just for comparison, if the same torpedoes on the Zhao, for example, they have a detectability range of 1.7 kilometers. Moving to the Airstrike, same stats as the Zhao, 25.5 second reload, 2 available flights, 1 aircraft per attack flight, with an operational range of 8 kilometers, dropping 2 bombs with a max damage of 4,900. In terms of AA defense, slightly improved in comparison to the Zhao. A little bit more continuous average damage. Here 327. The same amount of flak explosions. 7 with a max damage of 1540. Priority sector reinforcement 75% and a firing range of 5.8 kilometers. In terms of maneuverability, max speed 36.2. That is with the speed flag. The base speed is 34.5. Now I am kind of experimenting with outnumbered. When you activate this skill, you can get the speed up to just over 39 knots. In terms of turning circle radius, 840 meters and a rudder shift time of 7.7 seconds. Again, I am running with prop mod. If you go with steering gears, you can get that down to 6.1 seconds. So finally, stats-wise, concealment of the Yari is 9.9 kilometers. Concealment rating of 71. You'll be surface detected by enemy surface ships at just under 10 kilometers. You'll be detected by subs and enemy aircraft at 6 kilometers. So, a Zhao with improved torpedo armament and slightly weakened main battery gun DPM, having only 3 turrets as opposed to the Zhao's 4. So again, just to reiterate, this ship is in testing. I'm unable to show you any gameplay, but when I can, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. You will be instantly notified when the gameplay content is added to the channel. If you'd like to see some live gameplay, feel free to come over and visit me on Twitch. You can see the link here on screen. And don't forget to check out my daily short section and community post section with regular updates on famous maritime naval events in the past. So until the next time, keep sailing it like you stole it, guys.